Hi, today we're going over the Word portion of the final project for ISIS 105. Now, you say this is Word, but you're showing a Excel spreadsheet. That's correct. This should be your Excel spreadsheet that you did in the Excel portion that you did first. This is not mine because I deleted it, so I'm using a student's. Now, the reason we need this is because we're doing a mail merge. Now, we have one problem with our current data. In this spreadsheet, we have two header rows. We can't use those for the mail merge, or it's not easy. You can do that, but it just is much more difficult to do it that way. Instead, if you go to cell A3, where job number is, move down to 13, and move all the way over to M13, so you have all of the detailed information, but not the headers. Then copy that, and go to a new folder here, or a new spreadsheet page, a new tab that we have here. So I name that data table for mail merge. You go there to cell A1, must be A1, and paste it. Now job number is the first heading, so that will give us the names we need for the mail merge. Then row 2 gives us all the data. So we can go through and we can do that. That to me is the easiest way to handle this project. You then can save that and close it. Now we have this Word document that you downloaded for the final project. What we want to do in that, you actually would start off here on, you would have the document come up. We would click Mailings and Start Mail Merge, Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. So when we go to Mailings, Start Mail Merge, Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard, it comes up like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is start the document. Now I'm going to use the current document, and the first thing I'm going to do is go here to Insert, and then I'm going to have a problem here. I'm going to pause. Okay, and it recovered my document. Okay, so hopefully we're okay here. I hit Insert, and then I go to Header. In here, we want our company name. So we want Header, and we want to edit Header, and we're just going to put my header name in here. So I'm just going to call it Rob. That's my initials. So I need it to be short, so we've got everything in here. Now I'm done editing the header. I close it. Now I'm going to put my name in here. You will put your name in here. Then you will put your title. Make it whatever you want. I always make it as high as I can. Then we'll put the name of the company. Then we will put the street address. Then we put the city, state, and zip. Then we put our phone number so they can call us if there's any questions. Now we insert the current date field. So over there we go to Insert, then Date, and we've got our current date, so we click OK. Now we've got Merge field name, street address, city, state, zip, job number. I'm going to highlight all of those, but now I'm ready to start my mail merge. So I'm going to Mailings, Start Mail Merge, Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. I want to use an existing list. I need to browse for it. I need to browse to find where it is I stored the Excel file. So I go to the local disk, go to the directory I use, go to the directory for this course, and go to where that is. And now it will ask, which of those tables do I want to use? Which of the spreadsheet sheets do I want to use in this workbook? So we will click on Data Table for Mail Merge and click OK. Now you will see all the people's names. We've got the headings here from row 1, and then all the data from row 2 through row 11, I believe it was. So I'm going to click OK. Now I'm ready to write my letter. Up here, I highlight all this, and all of this first 3 lines information is called an address block. So rather than doing each one individually, I can just click address block, and here I can see which formatting I want to use. So I'm going to use this formatting, and I click OK. Now I can get rid of all of the rest of this. Now I want the job number. So I'm going to delete it, and then I will put it in. The job number is not one of these 3 things, so I go to More Items, and there it is listed right there. So I insert it. Now somehow, and I click Close. And I got 1 enter missing, so I add it back in. Now I have what is called a greeting line. So I'm going to just delete that, and then go out here and click greeting line and click OK. Now in here you're going to write this letter, this information. I'm not going to bother going through here creating a letter asking people for their bill. You can be creative and do that. So in here you would do all that change, but in here you would have a date, and that's the date of the job. So that means that there, we'll delete that. We need to go to More Items, and the date of the job is right there. We insert it. Okay, now you need to make sure, close this, that we have a space between this date of the job and the of. Now here we need the job description. So again, in this spot I will delete it, need a space, and then go to More Items, and I find the description of the job, and I insert it. Need to close. Now in here I want you to make sure that they know how much that they need the payment and how much they owe. Well, actually, in the amount they owe, what are you going to have to do here? For that amount, you're going to have to go to More Items and get the amount they owe, the total charge, and insert it. Okay? So now we've got all of those items in. Here, you would normally put your signature. We, of course, won't do that here. And then you would have your name at the bottom. And that's what I thought. I had a mental block there for a minute, and I forgot how to spell my name. That's correct now. Now we need to go to a new page for the actual invoice. So you will have 2 pages printing out. We need our company name here again. And you can make that creative, whatever the instructions say here, if we want to do any modifying. Again, I would have to retype in the company name, the street address, city, state, and zip. Or if I want to do it the fast way, I can go up here. I can just copy this, move down here, paste it here. Now it looks like that's formatted to the wrong size for that, so maybe I need to change it. No, I'm not sure why that did that. Let me pause for a minute to find out what this... Okay, I made the corrections, so I'll go over this again to show you. I went here to copy the name of the company and the address. I hit copy. I went down here to where that was supposed to be. I highlighted where it said to put that information in, and I pasted. All of a sudden, I can't see anything, and everything looks messed up. Why? Well, if you highlight that block, the whole thing, you will find three things that are different. One is this is moved way over, so it's outside the area. You need to move it back. Number two is I've got the RAH missing now. Now I've got everything. It was not Times New Roman, it was veranda. And it was not 12, it was 7. So when I do that, I change it. Now it looks the way it's supposed to. Over here, I want the field name, the name, the street address, etc. Well, that again is the address block. So rather than typing all of that in, I can delete all of that. Hit delete, and I can just put in the address block. And then rather than job number, which I've put in here now, instead of having all of this in, I can delete that. And instead, what I want in there is under more items, again, the job number, and insert it. Close. So now I will have the correct address here. Now if I move down again, I can have here the merge field date. So where's the date? I go over here, more items. I find the date of job and I insert it. Delete the remaining portion, close, and delete the remaining portion of that line. Merge field rate, I'm going to delete this first, and then I'm going to go over here and I find the rate and insert. Close. Merge field description, delete, go over to more items and get the description of the job, insert. Close. Merge field time, delete, more items, get the total time for the job. Okay, close. Merge field total charges, delete, go over to more items and get the total charges and insert. Now, I can also, I could now copy that total charges down here or delete and just click total charges again. Now, I believe that I've got everything set there. So now all you should have done that I have not done is worded this letter correctly. Okay, so let's look at what the letters look like. Here I am for my company, sending to Tessa Gray in Hampshire. This is an English company I'm working for here. I have maintenance specialist in here. I have how much you owe. We do have a problem there on the formatting. That should have been formatted for currency. And the same thing is a problem down here. We should have done that in Excel. We should have had that formatted for currency. So if we do that, then that would be correct. Okay, Now, fire engines have gone by. I'm not positive. I'm still at the same spot I was a moment ago. But we had gone through here and we completed the mail merge. Well, we were looking. Let's go back. Previous, write your letter. We've done the letter. We went to preview our letter. In here, we did not get 4320. We got 43.2. That was incorrect. What we needed to do was highlight that, right-click it. That's the, I'm sorry, erase what I said. Go back to previous letter. Under total charges, wherever we want this formatted for currency, we need to right-click it, go to Edit Field, go to Field Codes, and insert here after this, Control V, and then click OK. When we do that, when we preview the letters, we will now see that each of these letters has the $, the decimal point in it. So any place we wanted to do that, if we have it up here, we need to go back to write our letter, see where we have total charges or whatever the amount is. We need to right-click it. We need to ignore the fire trucks going by again. We need to edit the field. We need to go to Field Code. We need to again insert here at the end and click OK. Now when we go again to preview our letters, we now see the decimal point there. And we see the $sign there. This is what we would like to see for our final letters. Then what we can do is when we're done with all of this, we can save this. Our file should be complete, and that should cover most of the main points you want for this Word Mail Merge project. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.